Norway. Just the name makes you think of tall fjords, shiny glaciers, and the northern lights dancing in the sky. From busy cities to quiet countryside, Norway is a treat for travelers who want adventure, culture, and a close-up look at nature. Imagine a place where the midnight sun makes the summer sky glow all night long, and old glaciers carve paths through rough mountains. This is Norway, a country that will amaze you and stay in your memory long after you go home. You can't go to Norway and not see the amazing fjords. These deep, narrow waterways, carved by glaciers a long time ago, show just how powerful nature is. Imagine huge cliffs dropping straight into clear water, with waterfalls tumbling down their green sides. As you cruise along these waterways, you'll feel so peaceful. The air is fresh and clean and smells like pine trees and the ocean. Every turn shows you a new view, even more beautiful than the last. The fjords aren't just pretty to look at, they're also great for outdoor activities. The Norwegian fjords are more than just pretty inlets. They're like Mother Nature showing off. Imagine giant cliffs carved by glaciers over thousands of years, dropping straight into the water. It's not just mountains and sea, it's a vertical world, with waterfalls falling from super high up. The size of these fjords is hard to understand. Standing at the edge, looking down, makes you feel tiny. It makes you realize how powerful nature is. The sunlight dances on the water, making it shimmer turquoise and emerald. The air is so fresh and clean you'll wish you could take it home with you. One of the coolest things to see in the Norwegian fjords is Preikestolen, also called Pulpit Rock. This natural rock platform hangs over the Lissefjord, giving amazing views that will take your breath away. Imagine standing on a flat rock, looking down a 604-meter drop to the fjord below. The straight-down cliffs are exciting and a little scary. Hiking to Pulpit Rock is an adventure, going through forests and rocky areas. Standing on the edge of Pulpit Rock, you'll feel like you're on top of the world. Big cruise ships are a great way to see the fjords, but kayaking is even better. Paddling quietly through the water with the huge cliffs towering over you makes you feel really close to nature. The water is so clear it reflects the sky and mountains like a mirror. Kayaking lets you explore hidden coves that big boats can't reach. You can paddle right up to waterfalls and feel the spray on your face, or just float along and enjoy the quiet. It's a really peaceful experience. Oslo, Norway's capital, is a lively city that mixes its Viking history with modern Scandinavian style. Located at the end of the Oslofjord, this city has history, culture, and beautiful nature. Start exploring in the middle of Oslo, where the royal palace stands tall, showing hundreds of years of Norwegian history. Watch the changing of the guard, a colorful ceremony that reminds us of the past. Oslo's waterfront is amazing, showing how the city mixes city life with nature. Walk along the harbor where modern buildings have cool restaurants, art galleries and museums. To see Oslo's seafaring past, go to the Bygdøy Peninsula, which has lots of maritime museums. Oslo loves its past but also looks to the future, and its museums show this. Go back in time at the Viking Ship Museum, where 3 well-preserved Viking ships show how good these explorers were at sailing. To learn about a different part of Norway's past, visit the Center for Studies of Holocaust and Religious Minorities. Art lovers will enjoy the Munch Museum, all about Edvard Munch, Norway's most famous artist. Oslo's museums show lots of human experiences from old to new. Visit the Astrup Fearnley Museum of Modern Art to see works by famous artists like Jeff Koons and Damien Hirst. You have to visit Vigeland Park in Oslo, one of the city's favorite parks. This big park has lots of sculptures by Gustav Vigeland, a famous Norwegian artist. Walking through the park, you'll see over 200 bronze and granite sculptures, each showing a different part of human life. The main sculpture is the monolith, a tall pillar with 121 human figures intertwined. Vigeland Park isn't just a sculpture garden, it makes you think about life. After seeing Oslo's museums and parks, try some of the city's great food. Bergen, surrounded by 7 mountains and looking over the Bifjord, is a city you'll love. Imagine colorful wooden houses on the hills, reflecting in the water below. This is Bergen, Norway's second largest city, and a starting point for fjord trips. When you arrive in Bergen, you'll love its special charm. Walk along the harbor where fishing boats float and seagulls fly. Look up and you'll see the 7 mountains around the city. Bergen is best explored on foot, where every corner has something interesting. You can't visit Bergen without seeing Bryggen, the city's historic wharf, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine going back in time as you walk through narrow wooden alleyways, with buildings that have been there for centuries. Bryggen shows Bergen's history of being a port city, where the past meets the present. In the 1300s, Bergen was a big trading center for the Hanseatic League, a group of merchants. Today, Bryggen mixes old and new, with wooden buildings that have shops, restaurants, museums, and workshops. Bryggen is a place where history comes alive, showing Bergen's connection to the sea. Bergen is a great place for food lovers with lots of delicious things to try. Start at the fish market right on the harbor. You'll find all kinds of fresh seafood, from salmon and cod to prawns and crabs. To try traditional Bergen food, go to one of the city's restaurants. Try the Bergen fish soup, made with fresh fish, vegetables, and cream. Whether you love seafood, traditional food, or just trying new things, Bergen's food is great. Tromso, 350 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle, is a city of extremes. Nestled in the heart of Norway's Arctic wilderness, it offers a unique blend of natural beauty and vibrant urban life. The sun disappears for weeks in winter, plunging the city into a long, dark night. But come summer, the sun returns with a vengeance, staying up all day and night, making the land glow with an almost surreal light. But Tromso is most exciting in the dark months, when it's the best place to see the northern lights, or aurora borealis. These natural light displays are a major draw for visitors from around the world. Imagine the sky filled with moving lights, shimmering green, purple, and pink, making the night look magical. It's like watching a celestial ballet with colors dancing across the sky. This is the aurora borealis, a beautiful light show that has amazed people for centuries. It's a natural phenomenon that continues to captivate and inspire awe. Tromso is in a great spot to see this. Its location within the auroral oval makes it one of the best places on Earth to witness this spectacular event. But Tromso is more than just a place to see the northern lights. It's a city with a rich history and a vibrant culture that offers much more to explore. This Arctic city, surrounded by snowy mountains and fjords, is charming. Its natural beauty is complemented by its warm and welcoming atmosphere. Explore its colorful wooden houses, close together as if staying warm against the cold. These houses add a splash of color to the snowy landscape, creating a picturesque scene. Discover its exciting arts and culture. From music festivals to art exhibitions, Tromso has a lively cultural scene that reflects its unique Arctic identity. Visit the Arctic Cathedral, a beautiful building that looks like ice floes reaching for the sky. Its striking architecture is a symbol of the city's connection to its natural surroundings. Explore the Polar Museum, which tells about the city's history of polar exploration. Learn about the brave explorers who ventured into the unknown, and the role Tromso played in their journeys. Or just walk around, enjoying this special city at the edge of the world. Every corner of Tromso has a story to tell, and every street offers a new adventure. Seeing the northern lights makes you feel small and insignificant in the grand scheme of the universe. It reminds you of how beautiful and awe-inspiring nature can be, a true spectacle of the natural world. But seeing them takes patience, a bit of luck, and a willingness to endure the cold Arctic night. You have to be prepared to wait, sometimes for hours, in the freezing temperatures. The best time to see the northern lights in Tromso is from September to April, when the nights are long and dark. During these months, the extended darkness provides the perfect backdrop for the lights to shine. But even on clear nights, you might not see them. The conditions have to be just right. That's part of what makes it exciting. The unpredictability adds to the thrill. To have a better chance of seeing them, go away from city lights, which can hide the colors and dim the experience. The further you are from artificial lights, the more vibrant the northern lights will appear. Go on a guided tour where experienced guides can take you to the best spots and provide valuable insights. Dress warmly because it gets very cold. Layers are key to staying comfortable. Bring a thermos of hot chocolate or coffee to keep yourself warm and cozy while you wait. And remember to be patient. The northern lights can come and go quickly, sometimes appearing for just a few moments. But when you do see them, it's a moment you'll never forget. The colors and movement are mesmerizing. The northern lights can come and go quickly, so keep your eyes on the sky and your camera ready. But when you do see them, it's a moment you'll never forget. The colors and movement are mesmerizing. For a really special experience, spend the night in a lavo, a traditional Sami tent, under the stars. Imagine lying in the warm tent, surrounded by the sounds of nature, watching the northern lights dance above you. It's an amazing experience, one that combines comfort and the raw beauty of the Arctic night. Dog sledding under the stars, a polar adventure. While the northern lights are a big reason to visit Tromso, there's more to do. For a real Arctic adventure, go dog sledding under the stars. Imagine going through a snowy landscape, hearing only the dogs panting and the snow crunching. The dogs, strong and tough, love to run. The air is crisp and clean, and it's very quiet. As you go further into the wilderness, you feel peaceful and close to nature. If you're lucky, you'll see the northern lights, shining on the snow. Imagine seeing this while sitting around a campfire, drinking hot berry juice. It's a great experience. Dog sledding isn't just for tourists in Tromso, it's a way of life for the Sami people. Going on a tour with Sami guides lets you learn about their culture and connection to the land. Sami culture, embracing the Arctic spirit. The Sami people, who live in northern Norway, Sweden, Finland and Russia, have a rich culture that is deeply intertwined with the Arctic environment. Their way of life has been shaped by the extreme conditions of the region, fostering a unique resilience and adaptability. Their history is connected to the land, and their traditions come from the harsh but beautiful Arctic. The Sami have a profound respect for nature, which is evident in their sustainable practices and deep-rooted customs. In Tromso, you can learn about Sami culture at museums, cultural centers, and by doing special activities. These institutions offer a glimpse into the Sami way of life, showcasing their art, history and traditions. Visit the Tromso Arctic Alpine Botanic Garden, which has Arctic and alpine plants, including many that are important to Sami culture. The garden is a living testament to the biodiversity of the Arctic and the Sami's knowledge of their natural surroundings. Learn about Sami handicrafts like duoji, the art of making things from reindeer leather, bone and wood. These crafts are not only beautiful but also functional, reflecting the Sami's resourcefulness and connection to their environment. Visit a reindeer camp to meet the reindeer, learn about them, and even try lassoing. Reindeer herding is a central part of Sami culture, and these camps offer a hands-on experience of this traditional livelihood. Listen to Sami stories and legends. These tales, passed down through generations, are rich with the wisdom and experiences of the Sami people, offering insights into their values and worldview. In the evening, sit around a fire in a lavu, a Sami tent. This traditional dwelling provides warmth and shelter, creating a cozy atmosphere for storytelling and cultural exchange. Eat bidos, a reindeer stew, and listen to joik, traditional Sami singing. This meal is not just food, it's a cultural experience that brings people together, accompanied by the hauntingly beautiful sounds of joik. It's a chance to learn about a culture that has lived in a very challenging environment, showing how strong and adaptable people can be. The Sami's enduring spirit and their harmonious relationship with nature are truly inspiring. Cultural tapestry traditions woven through time. Norway's culture is as interesting as its landscapes, with old traditions, Viking history, and a respect for nature. Norwegians are strong, from living through harsh winters and using the resources of the sea. They are warm and welcoming, treating strangers like friends and sharing their traditions. Norwegian folklore is enchanting, with stories of trolls, magical creatures in the mountains and forests. These stories, often told on winter nights, show a connection to nature and belief in magic. Music and dance are important in Norwegian culture. From Sami joak to halling, a folk dance, Norwegian music is beautiful and exciting. Go to local festivals to see these traditions and maybe even dance. Norwegians respect their history, shown in how they preserve their culture. Visit old stave churches, built without nails, with carvings showing Viking influences. Explore fishing villages where old wooden buildings are by the water. A taste of Norway culinary delights. Norwegian food shows the country's landscape and history, using food from the sea, fresh produce, and traditional cooking methods. From stews to smoked salmon, Norwegian food is good and sophisticated. Seafood is important. Fresh salmon, cod, herring, and mackerel are cooked in many ways: grilled, fried, smoked, cured, or pickled. Try gravlax, cured salmon with salt, sugar, and dill. But there's more than seafood. Fårikål, a lamb and cabbage stew, is perfect for cold evenings. Reindeer and elk are also popular, especially in the north. Try brunost, a sweet and salty brown cheese. Try lefse, a soft flatbread made from potatoes. It can be eaten plain or with toppings. For a sweet treat, try crumb cake, a crispy waffle cone with whipped cream. Your Norwegian journey awaits. Norway, the land of fjords, Vikings, and the northern lights, is calling you on an adventure. From the cliffs and waterfalls to the lively cities, this Scandinavian country is amazing. Imagine yourself next to a huge fjord, feeling the spray of waterfalls. Imagine seeing the northern lights dance in the sky. Remember the charm of Oslo, where Viking history meets modern times, and the warmth of Bergen, with its colorful houses. Remember the thrill of dog sledding, hearing only the dogs in your heartbeat. And remember the food, the fresh salmon, the stews, the sweet brunost. Norway stays with you after you leave, making you want to go back. So listen to the call of adventure and go on your own Norwegian journey. Discover the magic of this amazing country. You won't be disappointed. Norway awaits.